Go. Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm here with the boy WildCatBold. He's also a
What
homie
is
of
up,
mine,
guys?
so-
It's your boy WildCatBold here. I am here with Blasphemous TV. Not kidding. Alpha Spawn. I'm sorry.
Spawn, fool.
I'm here with Alpha Spawn. Sorry, I got fucking Blasphemous HD TV. That dude's funny.
This
Anyway, nah,
motherfucker.
welcome.
I'm like, how dare you? Anyways,
That guy's funny. What are you talking about?
yeah. Well, I've been telling this guy, I'm like, dude, we like a lot of the same shit, and I barely get to see this guy every so often. He's always busy with videos and shit and all that. But this is cool. It's gonna be
cool.
First episode, first podcast, and don't know the
There's
episode
no
name yet. Or
yeah, so we're gonna just we'll come up with a name next week whenever you guys are ready.
yeah, we plan on doing these like once a week, or try to record it once a week.
I would
Probably
love
on
to do
Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Well, whatever day works for us. So yeah. Anyways, there's a lot of shit to talk about. But
welcome to the first
yeah. Welcome to the first episode.
Yeah, we didn't say it. Should I say that?
My bad. Relax, drink a little Truly because I just got off work and I'm just fucking chilling
right now. Water for right now.
Oh yeah.
Throat hurt.
Drink
Can't
that.
drink no alcohol.
Yeah. All right. I mean, there's a lot of shit going on right now. A lot of movies, a lot of TV shows, 2021, and we're just gonna talk about a few of them right now. So
no, that's cool. I would love to want to hear what you got to say on this because there's a ton of movies dropping like fast.
Oh hell yeah, the show. All right, so let's just start it off. Dude, go right into it. Number one.
All right, cool.
I want to talk about with the course. Chadwick Boseman passing, R.I.P. Fucking man.
Black Panther, bro. Fuck.
Freaking Black Panther right here. The number one fucking.
You see him in the background. He's cool, man.
Fucking number one. At least my favorite Marvel hero for the longest. And
it's sad, bro. It's really sad that it feels like an empty gap is there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because this guy was like a built up character since Civil War in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And like when he finally got, his appearance in Civil War, and then the announcement of the movie dropped, and then besides that, when the movie finally did drop, he came back in the Infinity War, and then Endgame, and now it was like a big hole because of his passing. And now the big question is, what is the next move? Because they got to keep going regardless. It's just business at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, Black Panther 2 was already scheduled even while he was, still with us and everything. And with that happening, people were like, so how is that legacy going to continue? Is it going to get recasted?
They've already kind of announced that, like, no
Kevin Feige already confirmed that they're not going to recast and they're not going to digitally revive him somehow.
They've done that before. Yeah, it's been done before by I think other people. It was like I think Star Wars has done it. I think Lord of the Rings has done it. And again, it's difficult. But in the recent with Chadwick Boseman, his passing, it was like. But then again, too, this guy was already diagnosed with colon cancer?
Colon cancer. He was like stage 4. He was like.
So shit, he was already on his. Well, I wouldn't say on his way out, but like he was already
deep in that. Yeah.
God, dude, he looks so ripped in the movies. Look, like he did. Like he looked like he was in shape.
Like that. How he looked in like Black Panther. Like I was like, bro, it's even hard getting that kind of physique, even like when you're on the juice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he was like that, looking that fit, that good, while doing like fucking like cancer treatments and all
things,
that. So
yeah, like he had a. I think here's the thing. I'm kind of glad that he kept up that body and whatnot, because I can agree. Yeah. I think when you have stage 4, that shit is tough.
Shit.
But I have to give this dude prop. What's up?
Oh no, keep going. You know what I should have done? I should have started a timer.
Nah, that's cool.
To know how long we're going. Do you know what time we started?
I believe it's 6:30. I said 6:20, 21 on there. I remember.
All right.
Regardless, we'll just keep it. Like I said,
I put it on right now.
But regardless, like this guy, he's done so much. Like he put his body through. I mean, he basically almost carried his own franchise. But I'm kind of glad that he didn't tell anyone about this, because here's the thing. if celebrities, they come and go. Some have diseases, some don't.
Mm.
And when they don't reveal the world, like, oh, I have a brain tumor, or I have Parkinson's, or I have HIV, it kind of changes the perspective of someone. You know what I mean? Because like you look at
Yeah.
him as like this, big, admirable person. And I respect that he decided not to say anything, because I think that would have looked bad too on Marvel. Not Marvel, but just, people would look down on him. Like, oh, he's has been like, it's weird. It's weird to say that. It's like, God, dude, because he went like so like sudden. Like nobody, I mean, nobody knew like that this was happening. But it is a bit sad that, that he did. Yeah, it's sad that he passed away through colon cancer, but I am glad that he stuck around. He did all of his own stunts, I believe, I'm not sure. And he kind of like kept it going, even while going through all that chemo, I believe, and everything.
Yeah.
So I think,
yeah, man, he carried that so well, and like obviously, like you said, no one knew, or only just close family, and
yeah.
I mean, it's good that he didn't, because if he did, he probably would have been like been getting distracted by like people trying to like
encourage him,
always like checking up on him and stuff like that, and he didn't want that. He just wanted people to like what he does and not think of him as just like a cancer.
An ill guy, an ill person. That's probably what would have happened. And
oh yeah, for sure.
That's probably, and they probably would have. I imagine the movie probably would have like they would have been delayed. But regardless, it's already over with. But now moving on to production wise of Black Panther 2. I'm glad they decided not to. I'm glad they decided not to recast his character, because honestly, I think it would have looked bad. Because you just replaced, a guy like that was already been a long line of like becoming the full on main character for a role. Yeah. I'm glad I decided not to do that. But now the question is like, do they? Because they want to bring, I don't know the actor's name who plays his sister. She's apparently going to be the main character, which that's fine. I wouldn't mind that. But I think for one thing though that I could be wrong, but I think they're gonna probably bring back Michael B. Jordan's character. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
I was gonna say, speaking of production, it's already been confirmed by Kevin Feige himself that the main focus on the second movie it's gonna be on Wakanda as a country, and just like the other side characters that they have in there. Who does that be? I don't know. But everyone wants Michael B. Jordan back, obviously, Killmonger. But obviously he's dead.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of theories on how to bring him back. But I mean, what do you think? Would that fit the scenario?
I mean, after Endgame, officially, like they had the Infinity Stones, could have brought him back, because he technically, his type of character in the Black Panther movie was like the main villain, which I think out of all the Marvel villains I've seen, like he probably did a better job than I think
a lot of them.
Besides Loki, I think his villain character was better. I think bringing him back it wouldn't be a good idea. I mean, sorry, it would be a good idea, because I feel like Michael B. Jordan even said himself that he would love to come back. So again, I know production is so has it been filmed yet, or are they still
No. Production hasn't even started yet.
Okay. So having Michael B. Jordan back as Killmonger for the sequel to Black Panther. I mean, see, because I feel like having his character basically die in the first film, there's no point to bring him back.
He was a one-off character. He was a great villain, but he was a one-off. Yeah.
But like bringing him back, I feel it could be a good thing. Maybe he could be good again, or I don't know. I feel like Marvel.
How would you think they would bring him back? I found a theory that seems pretty interesting. How would you think they would bring him back?
Infinity Stones. That's probably the only way. I mean, or the shit. What was the plant? The one they used in the movie.
The heart-shaped.
I would think that would be the only way to bring him back.
There was this theory that, or fan has a bunch of theories. Oh, how would you bring it back that it wouldn't be stupid? That wouldn't be a stupid answer. Oh, Infinity Stones. That's the easy. That's the cheap way out. But some people thought, okay, like I don't know if you remember. Of course, you remember in the movie when they drink the heart-shaped herb, they go to
Yeah.
the astral plane, you know, and visit their ancestors. Like when
Yeah.
T'Challa saw his dad, you know, when he took
Hmm.
it again. So
Hmm.
they, a theory is maybe when you die, you
Hmm.
also go to that astral plane again to visit like the past Black Panthers and all that.
Yeah.
They have their theory, or the fans do, which I thought was pretty dope. The way to bring him back would be to, obviously he's dead, so he goes back to that plane and
Yeah.
have like all the past Black Panthers kind of
Uh,
send him back to, you know, bring him back. But
hmm.
obviously they kind of saw that he kind of found who he was in the movie. Like I was like, he's from Wakanda,
Yeah. I
and
think
like,
I can kind of see
you know
it,
what I mean? Like he kind
but
of
yeah,
changes his ways a little bit when they send him back.
he has to go through the trials in the spirit world, some shit like that, or so maybe I don't know. Maybe they feel sorry.
Maybe,
Yeah, I mean
but
that would. I mean logically, because I don't. I feel bringing him back. You know, again, we don't know. We have to
yeah.
kind of just see where it's going to go from there. But that's not a bad theory. I think that's going to be good. I think the Infinity Stones is like going to be the cheap way out. Knowing Marvel, because I feel they're you know they're not they can tell a good story. They take time,
Yeah.
but I feel I think with this they're gonna just probably brush it off. Hopefully they don't do it because I know Marvel they've been doing pretty good for a while. They've been doing it a while, so I mean we'll have to see where it goes from there.
There's another easy way to bring him back too, because
But
that Doctor Strange movie Into the
oh
Multiverse is
yeah,
coming
the
out,
multiverse.
so they can
Yeah,
just get a multiverse Michael B. Jordan to come to this one. You know what I mean?
that
Like,
wouldn't. Yeah, that could be good too.
because in
Just
multiverse, just what if that version he's a good character and he just comes to our universe? You know what I mean? Because there's different
yeah.
versions in different universes. How that works?
Yeah, I could potentially, yeah, because again, there's just so much they could do right now with this movie, even though it's not even dropping yet. Because again, as long as nothing bad happens, I'm pretty sure Marvel can figure it out. I just think that, there's a lot of good things because with the Black Panther movie, I feel they could do something with it, especially with part two. But I mean, we could potentially have a female Black Panther as the lead, which that wouldn't be bad. I have nothing against it. But
Yeah.
I think that, and I'm just not being a misogynist or whatever the hell they call themselves, but I think that men preferably would want a male character
Yeah.
to play the role because I mean female roles have been dope. There've been female superheroes. I think Captain Marvel was pretty dope,
Mm-hmm.
and then Wonder Woman. But I think for men who are basically super fanboys, they want to see a male Black Panther. But again, we'll have to see. I have faith in Marvel that they're not going to mess this up. And
Oh
besides
yeah,
that,
no. They got Ryan
I
Coogler,
think
same director. He's gonna be
yeah,
writing it, so it's in good hands. It's a very tricky script to write. It's
yeah,
gonna
because
be
it's like okay, with the main guy gone, or you're basically your head honcho.
yeah,
Now you're basically gonna. I mean, but you can tell a good story. I mean, Marvel, I have faith they'll do a good job. So that's all I gotta
yeah,
say on
yeah,
that.
for sure. I mean,
Yeah,
Shuri in the comics, she took the mantle of Black Panther.
yeah,
Again, Black Panther is just a title. It's not like a character. It's just a title. You're the protector of Wakanda, so it's been passed down from different versions. Her sister was it for a while, but I
yeah,
feel like I don't think she's gonna be the main Black Panther. They
yeah.
might like consider her, but like at the
Because
same
it's too early.
time,
It's way too
yeah,
early. It's too early.
and
Because I
that's
think the reason why they're setting that up is because because she's basically she knows the gadget. She's designed basically all of Black Panther's gifts and whatnot.
yeah.
But giving her the main role, I think, is a little too early, personally.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm.
Fucking, I mean, it's in the air at this point. The theories are gonna fly out left and right, but I don't know.
Have they announced of the date of like when it's supposed to come out? Like they said, like
It comes out for sure 2022. I think it's like towards like the
yeah,
fall, like November area, like
they're not
back,
gonna
like deep
they're not
deep
gonna push it.
2022.
Okay, they're not gonna push it to like same date, same. I would say black, not Black Friday, February.
Oh, like when
You
the
know,
same year, the same month it
yeah,
came out.
the same year it dropped during the first Black Panther. That's what I think would
No,
be.
no, it's gonna be deep in there. It's like far back, so there's still time, like a
Regardless,
year and like whatever.
Whatever. Regardless, hopefully Black Panther 2, I have faith in Marvel and I know that they've done a phenomenal job with their movies. Even they've been able to come back from a physical loss, but I do think that it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen with them. So
Yeah, dude, even their weak movies they're not even whack. They're like they have
poorly
their
written.
their lineup is so good that even their weakest one is still good. You know what I mean? To me,
Yeah.
like the weakest one they have is probably like Iron Man 3. That one was whatever, but it was still fun to watch.
I thought 2 was weak personally. I've seen 2 and I felt that one was kind of weak.
2 is kind of weak too. It's kind of weak, but it's still fun to watch. I still watch it every now and then, but it's whatever.
Well, 3 because I felt 3 like they had. If you know the comic book story of 3, you'll see that. But regardless, I think Black Panther 2. If I do hope maybe I just hope they don't come to conclusion like, yo, we can't do this. We gotta put another Black Panther on the mantle because I don't want to see that happen. And plus, fans would be outraged by that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. They're not gonna rush the next. I don't think the next Black Panther. Like I said, they confirmed it's about Wakanda and just like other characters, not about specifically just the Black Panther character.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. We'll see how that goes.
All for it.
Yeah. All right. Anything else on Black Panther before we move on?
I think that's it for now. I don't know. Stevenson's going.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about it more. There's more updates on other episodes and shit. So let's see. All right. Oh man, I know you're trying to dive in this one. So
hell yeah. Let's get on
hey man, I'm with it. Fuck it. So
fuck yeah.
What's the question on this one? What's the title on this subject?
So here's another question. What's up with fucking weird anime and hentai becoming very popular this day? Because here's the thing, bro. I'll be real with you. I've seen a lot of hentai. I'm being honest. And it's not like I'm seeing like probably 1 or 2 pages.
You
like, nah, bro.
Sicko. No, I'm just kidding.
It's plastered all over the fuck. And like, here's the thing too. Like, I think every month or so they always drop a new anime / hentai vid. Like it's
bro, like that shit is dropped like on the weekly probably.
I know. I'll give you a prime example. Okay, so this has got fucking happened.
Okay.
Recently. Like,
let's rephrase because by hentai you mean anime hentai, right? Not like the. Are you talking about the comic hentais?
Well, it can be both. I'm talking about anime shows in general, but it can be anime.
Because hentai specifically, or started just like as mangas. They're adult mangas. They're called hentais. But nowadays people know hentai is like that. The animes, like the shows.
Yeah, I mean, but that's basically what it is. Porn. I think hentai.
Oh wait, it's cartoon poon.
It's not cartoon poon, okay? It's art. Don't get it wrong, okay?
Well, we can't say that on YouTube though. They demonetize or they fucking
don't say porn. Hentai is not part of that, so we're good.
No, I did say the R in there. That's why I'm gonna have to bleep that out.
Nah, but on real though. So there's been a lot of hentai that's been dropping, like preferably. I think, dude, there's one I would recommend this to anyone because it's fucking dropped like a week already. It's been I've seen it. It's fucked up, but it's actually pretty good. It's called The Redo of Healer, and I just started watching it because another YouTuber recommended it to me, and it's pretty good story wise.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoa.
Story wise, it's good, but
okay.
But it's story wise, but it got some good scenes in there because I'll kind of try to give you a brief synopsis of it. Basically, there's this guy, Asian little boy, I forgot his name. He's like a man and girl. I'll call him a mid adult, I guess. Okay. He basically has the power to to heal people. He can heal people, and it's taking place like I think in the 1800s or whatnot, when elves and shit were all made up and all that crap. So he has the power to heal people. Basically, if someone breaks their arm or an arm gets taken off or someone gets their throat slit, he has the power to heal them. The thing that's kind of interesting though is that at first I thought, oh, okay, so it's like a typical anime story. No, because fucking not even, I think 10 minutes in, I think there's a kingdom that uses his power for to heal their soldiers and whatnot. Then the females come in, and these females basically have sex with them.
Oh,
and
I would never have guessed.
And well, that part that's what I thought too. I was like, okay, typical stuff I see in anime.
Uh-huh.
Then we get to the bad parts.
Like, hey, this ain't Naruto. What is this?
Yeah, no, he gets. Oh my god, I can't even say this. This guy goes through the ringer with different women.
Ooh.
And the bad part is the women. Well, one of the girls is basically using him for sex, but also abusing him. Like not in a sexual way. I'm talking about like straight up torturing his ass.
Oh shit. Okay.
So I can't. I guess I explain episode. I can't really explain episode 1, but basically like they use his power, and then the princesses start molesting him, and they start getting the men soldiers to get to clap his cheeks, and that shit is
what? Even the dudes?
The dudes, the knights are the soldiers. I don't know what they are.
Oh damn!
But
he's getting it from all sides.
But I'm telling you, like the story, it gets good because it's like a revenge story. Basically, I can't really tell you what happens episode 1 because then people haven't seen it. I'm telling you, it's dope. Yeah. But going off of that, like that's what's kind of been getting interesting because a lot of that type of hentai has been brought up too, and that's just one. Now here's another one. Just fucking on my preferable website, the Hub. I've been there like so many times, I can't stop going. Dude.
Okay.
I recently came across another anime that was in dub, and that shit was funny as fuck. It's called, I forgot what it's called.
Anime they have those like the comedy ones.
Dude, no, they took them off. Pornhub got rid of them. They got remember because when they re-regulated their whole website and got rid of all of sites and shit.
Oh yeah,
it's gone, bro.
Yeah. Hentai
so there's
Heaven,
no more,
bro.
Dude,
Hentai Haven.
I used to go on that site a lot. That and also
didn't that one get like I remember the website got taken down for a bit, and then it came back.
Yeah, because dude, like how else are we gonna want, dude? If Hentai Heaven's down, we gotta just keep looking for other vids.
You're fucked. Yeah.
Yeah. Besides that, there's like tons of animes coming out there that are claimed to be animes that are not hentai, but they are hentai. Another prime example: Interspecies Reviewers, classic anime that got dropped after 12 episodes, and people are saying that it was so offensive, but it's nothing bad. It's like 3 fucking guys going to brothels and rating them, out of 10, and that's my point is this. Okay, so I think I'm going off the topic, but
you're a little excited there, guy.
Nah, I'm good.
You just opened up the tab. All right, after this, I'm ready.
After this, bro, we're gonna hit up the Hub. We're gonna see some hentai, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, but I do think that hentai it's gonna keep getting more popular because I think we have a lot of people out there who are kind of nasty and are coomers, bro.
Oh, dude. Yeah, of course. There's always those people. There's always like people that have that niche. So there's always gonna be that crowd. But speaking of like hentai, there's a lot that I've read. Like they're called
dark web?
No, webtoons. Webtoons.
Oh,
they're Korean ones, bro.
Yeah.
It's like that's what I'm saying. The hentais, they're mangas too, but they're like the Korean ones. Dude, those. That's for sure it's a lot of fat material on there, but the story is legit though.
They're good. I know. I think what I've seen.
I read like 5 of them recently.
I'm still reading one right now. It's called Dog Patrol, and that one's pretty good. I haven't finished yet, but it's still going. But dude, like, what the fuck? I'm like, why is this getting so popular? Like, we're getting hentai in mangas and also on anime series, but it was never like this. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Dude, have you heard of the one called Stepmother's Friends?
Oh, no. Okay, that one's been recommended to me a lot. I have to watch it.
That one's great. And that's the thing, like these are ongoing, but they come out every week. Okay, at least they come out every week. And this one's been ongoing for so long. It's like been like over a year. And they're still like people are like they want more, but they only come out every week. Sometimes every 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I think the people that translate them, that's the thing. Yeah, they come out weekly, but there's got to be people that translate them.
Gotcha.
So that takes longer.
Yeah, because I think there is some that have been like that already. They've edited them, but they're like on different sites. They're not on the main site.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I've seen on Dog Patrol when I finished. I haven't finished yet, but it's still going. But like, there were some that were in Korean, but then when I went to a different site, it's in dubbed in English or they read it in English. So they
Yeah.
have these things ready to go. But again, too, they have Patreons, they have commissions and shit.
Oh yeah,
So I
yeah.
mean,
That's the
dude,
thing,
like,
though, dude. That's the thing, though. Another the, the struggle of a anti-reader, dude.
fuck yeah,
You
bro.
have to find also like a good translator, because there's some websites that only have
Yeah,
specific translators and they're
mhm,
good and they don't translate
yeah,
anywhere else. So if you find that same hentai, like just say or catalog or whatever, on
yeah.
another website, it's gonna be translated by someone else. It's gonna be garbage. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, I can't get jiggy to
uh,
this. What is this?
I can't bust my nut to this guy. Come on, come
Nah,
on, bro. Come on, bro.
like yeah,
How am I supposed to get into this?
yeah.
I can't read this Chinese. I can't read this language.
I can't get off to this. Nah, but
But I mean, like, like, dude, and I'm not just talking about anime in general. Even like in the web comics or webtoons, I think
yeah.
when they do hentai, like, dude, it's becoming so popular that it's being advertised on even like social media sites in general,
Oh,
Twitter, Facebook.
yeah, for sure.
Dude, YouTube has put up the episodes of Redo the Healer, and are uncensored. And but like in a couple, maybe a day or two, they'll get taken off. But like,
Oh,
dude, I
like
was
some people like posted them, and then like
yeah, they posted the full episode, and then
just
the next
YouTube hasn't
day,
found it yet. Yeah.
yeah, like, dude, I was shit, bro. I tell you, man, like, it's getting good. Like I'm saying, like, I think they're doing this. I think it's becoming very popular now because I think it's becoming more acceptable. And plus, I'll be real, I think it's like animated porn. Basically, nobody cares.
Yeah, yeah.
I think if it was like serious out, like if it was like other people, like actual real life people doing that shit would be nasty. But I mean, it is what it is. But I think hentai's gonna keep getting popular, bro. I can see it happening.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
give it a year or two, you're gonna be getting some more anime shows and more manga art too.
Oh yeah. But there's like some good ass like, you know how there's anime like the regular, like there's rated mature anime that's like obviously it's not
Yeah.
like hentai, like High School of the Dead, or like freaking what's that other dope one? It's just because of like of how gory it is, because of the gore and all that.
Oh,
They're like rated they're rated 18 or mature, like
there
hentai.
was Prison School's one. There's
Oh
also
wait, is Prison School the one with like the fine ass chicks and like the dudes go to the?
it's basically Prison
It's
School.
basically
Like,
every, okay, rephrase.
yeah, like
Basically
the
every
girls are
rated
fucking
M,
the
they're all
guards.
big, they're all fine.
Yeah, like they're all like the guy. That's one of them. That's good. But
And
yeah, that's not.
to be fair, they do show biddies on those shows, but that's
Yeah.
it. It doesn't really go to that extreme. But yeah, that's just gonna be keep getting popular.
Wait till Netflix get it. I'm telling you, bro. Netflix will get all the good hentais.
Nah, fucking
Because
Hulu
right
has
now,
them already. Hulu has
well,
all
they
of them.
do. See,
Well, they
and
have a lot of
why
good
is why is Netflix and fucking Funimation? Well, Funimation doing a crappy job because they're not doing anything with their animation. They just take the ones that are good, they get rid of them because people they don't want backlash for something. Like Interspecies
Man.
Reviewers was one of them, and like it got backlash because. But here's the thing too, people were trolling with this anime and memeing it because it's a good hentai. It's a good, I would consider it a hentai, but people were putting it as like number one anime for the week or the month in the I think the year, and people were like, and people they got mad. People got mad and said it's so edgy. I'm like, man, that's baby stuff. Now Redo of Healer, that shit is good.
Yeah.
God, won't say still. Anyway,
Thought there's a lot
like,
of good material there to,
tell you, man, hentai is gonna
to
get popular.
explore.
I want to see a lot of it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
probably watch them.
Dude, I remember we're about to change topic, but when I was like a kid,
Yeah.
like I remember a hentai, like anime hentai, and I was like, dude, what the fuck is this? And like back then, like no one really like saw that shit. They didn't like where you found it like back then you were able to rent movies and all that. I mean, they had some like in the adult section, and I was like, what the fuck? There's cartoon versions, and but now it's fucking everywhere, dude.
Well, yeah, because like it's not. I mean, but here's the thing.
I'm about to get an ad on Instagram right now.
Yeah, bro. My Twitter is plastered with fucking because
bro, yeah.
I'm surrounded by anime artists and just people who draw, and like, dude, plastered with a lot of anime, babes and whatnot, and like Dragon Ball Z, you know, Inuyasha. Dude, there's like, oh my god, dude. I feature on my Twitter, like you would be seeing. One of my friends, his name's Eclair Stones. This guy does like 3D animation, you know, hentai and that, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. He gets paid for it. He gets paid, I think, like $100.
Oh
you
shit,
know, for
nice.
a picture. That shit's nice. I told him, let me get on that, bro. Let me get on that. But
Hey, I mean, that's a nice side hustle right there, dude.
Selling porn, dude. That's like amazing.
Be like, hey, do you ever like, you know,
What? The bust nut to it?
you
Or
ever
what?
like busting out your own work? But he's probably like, probably not, huh?
Probably nah. Because then that's just weird. Because like, you know, it's not me. I don't like myself. If it's unless I have a good body. If I had a good body, maybe. I'm just being hypothetical. But like if it's like, I hate this scene. No, I don't want to look up to it.
Yeah.
Come on, you can't tell yourself like, damn, bro, I look pretty good. In reality, when you actually think like, fucking ugly as fuck, bro. I can't do that shit.
Wait, what are you talking about? I thought you said he like draws.
He does. He does. He how you say this? He animates it through a stylus, I believe. And basically like he you know layers it down and he you know it's weird how he animates it or he gets like you know products from online sessions or whatever on Google Images. Basically he cuts it out and then he just tries to morph it into like it's like a 3D animation, so it's kind of weird. I can't really explain it because I'll send a link to it if you want to check it out. But it's like he barely uploads. He uploads I think probably like once every 2 weeks or so. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But regardless, can't wait for hentai though. It's gonna be good. Gonna be good, bro. Gonna be good.
All right, let's go up to another topic here. Trailer we came on not that long ago. Fucking the Lizard Man himself versus the monkey. Godzilla and King Kong. What you think about that?
I mean, here's the thing. Godzilla and because Godzilla's his latest movie was King of Monsters. I heard people hated that movie. I'm like, well, it's not because people were expecting it to be like the Bryan Cranston version. You know, the one that came out I think like 2 years ago or in 2014, and people were expecting it to be like that. Which I kind of like this one better because it tells a good story. And like the whole point of Godzilla, he's a monster. He kills, he destroys. That's the whole point. People didn't like that.
All right, so I'm gonna be frank. I'm gonna be frank with you. I didn't see those modern ones.
Yeah,
I haven't seen them because I wanted to, but like I was just like, I'll get to it. It looks cool, but like I'll get to it, and I just never did. So like, did they add to? I know from like I kind of just saw some trailers and they kind of explained a little bit.
Yeah.
I know that originally back when Godzilla shit fucking started.
Yeah.
Wasn't he just infected with the bombs in like Hiroshima with the radioactive, with the radiation with those? And then that's what created him?
I believe that's how it started. I could be wrong, but I think
that's what it is. I think I might be completely off. But
because
these ones, he's they've always been monsters right now. And then these are just like the Godzilla we have now and the Kong we have now. Those are just the new like species of like the monsters that there always was. Wasn't there always like a Godzilla and always a King Kong and they always fought and shit?
Well, King Kong came from an island where there was like gigantic monsters regardless. I think he was Godzilla too. Yeah, while Godzilla's origin, the radioactive thing could be right, but again, so if there's like a ton of Godzilla movies, and I'm not talking about the American ones. The Japanese ones were very popular, but I mean, for the most part, I think Godzilla could his how he got mutated might have been from radioactivity from Hiroshima. Again, I'm not sure 100% say I am. Well, Kong was just born as that from a island of like I don't know what the hell the island was called. It's Kong Island from the movie, I believe Kong Island.
Yeah. I remember that.
Like there were different. If you've seen that movie, there were like different offsprings of Kong because I think the main one because people said is that the King one, Peter Jackson one. Like I don't think it is. I think it's a different.
It's a different story. Well, they're just. It's just like that was just like his ancestors. There's just always been.
Yeah.
There's just always been Kongs, and then some just the longer they live, the bigger they become, or whatever. Which would explain why Kong is just as big as Godzilla now. Isn't that fucker huge? I thought Godzilla was always bigger than Kong.
Again, too, that's kind of debatable because I always thought Godzilla was smaller than Kong. I thought Kong was always the tallest.
Nah, dude, Godzilla is fucking.
Because they don't look this. Well, again, too, we gotta see because I mean, there's probably like videos on this already, but like hypothetically, I think that Kong's a little bit taller than him. Well, I don't know. Is Godzilla what type of? What is he? A Komodo dragon? I don't know what his lizard. I don't know what he is. Exactly. I gotta look that up because I don't. He's actually. I gotta see that shit because I remember him being. I don't know if he's a Komodo dragon.
Should have fact checked that one. Yeah.
But regardless, like, I mean, it looks. I mean, this movie it's gonna look good. I mean, so far
it looks
the
fucking
trailer,
amazing. The CGI looks fucking great on this movie.
They better play the Eminem Godzilla song at least once.
Oh fuck!
Movie.
No, get that shit out of here.
Come on, they gotta play it.
No.
Come on. Okay, end credits then. They have, in the beginning or end credits. They have to play at least during the movie.
Play it play like after the third credit. So I won't be there anymore.
Dude, I was like, they better put this in the movie because Now I think the better question is like, who do you got on this? Kong?
Oh man, Godzilla all day, every day. He's gonna fuck shit up. What?
I feel. Thing. Yeah. Wait.
Okay. No, I got. That's it. I'll tell you my thing after.
My. Here's the thing. I think it's gonna end in a draw. I think none of them are gonna win. I think it's gonna end like in a draw. Either because I feel like if you eliminate a monster in general and a horror icon or big monster battle, nobody wins. Like they don't want to see their favorite, hero or monster die. Nobody wants that shit.
Yeah.
So I think hypothetically, I mean, if you want to go by odds, like I'm pretty sure Kong would win regardless. But that's just me.
How the fuck you gonna win?
Well, bro, because
he just fucking.
Bro, he's basically a human. It's just bigger.
Exactly. Godzilla's got bro. They fucking throw nukes at him and he don't die.
We know he's got iconic breathing. We know that already. But I think how the movie's gonna end though is I think both monsters they're probably gonna something's gonna happen because
I know what's gonna happen. I can call it right now.
No one's gonna live. None of them. Both are gonna die. Which I don't. Better question is well, we gotta see because we don't know because I think that they're gonna keep these two characters are gonna die. They're probably gonna either something's gonna happen.
Well, one's gonna live for sure. I think I remember if I saw I was watching other trailers and shit.
Yeah.
Explained that the director was saying that there's gonna be a clear winner in the movie. He said there's gonna be a clear winner, but But I think he was talking about dude. Okay, we gotta get back to that fucking humans. Why that? I think Kong and Godzilla are gonna team up against the Mecha Godzilla. I think he's gonna come out in that shit.
You think they're gonna be Mecha?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised. What about not Ghidorah? Is that Ghidorah?
Yeah, there's gonna be a couple more monsters in there. Yeah.
Well, I'm there's I don't know a lot of the Godzilla monsters, but there's Mecha Godzilla, Ghidorah. There's
Mothra, the moth, right?
Yeah, they're again. But again, this movie looks good. It's nothing wrong with it, but I feel like the action will be dope. Everything's gonna be dope, but I feel the story is probably gonna maybe mess it up.
That's where.
That's where I think it's gonna happen.
This is what we want to see. Okay. We don't want to see no fucking humans. We don't want to see your fucking drama over this. It's called Godzilla vs. Kong, not fucking
Godzilla versus the humans versus I'm telling you because that happens in monster movies. It's never about the monster. They always want to keep
the story. That is the dumbest shit ever.
Which I hope to God they don't do that shit because that shit would be ridiculous.
We don't want to see drama. We want to see monsters fight. That's why we go to see this shit.
But if you think about it too, because in the first Godzilla movie with Bryan Cranston, the whole story. I mean, Godzilla was in it, and they had a couple good scenes with it, but I felt it was more on the humans rather than Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had King of Monsters, which that one was I praise it for the action scenes; they were pretty dope, amazing.
King of Monsters, I'm gonna check it out.
And then that one's pretty good. And then if you've seen Kong Island or the newest one,
I saw that one.
That one, I mean, what I liked about it
was Loki and Captain Marvel, right?
Yeah, and then Samuel Jackson and all the other stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that one was cool. Because the thing on Kong Island, they didn't they didn't focus on the story as much. They did, but they focused more just on Godzilla and the monsters on the island, which that was good, And then That was a good movie. Now, making it a versus battle, I mean, God, what was the oldest versus battle we've had in a while? Like actual, I don't remember it. Like horror, like a monster movie. You could think of one. I mean, the one that comes to mind for me is to be Freddy vs. Jason. That was like the oldest one I remember from,
Oh,
you
like
know.
those.
Yeah, that's how I'm doing. It's gonna how like
Yeah, yeah, probably.
that's kind of the oldest one we've seen so far of a versus battle. Like, you know, both monsters are fighting.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, hopefully they
You mean
don't.
when
I
like two
think
big franchises come together and fight?
because I think this honestly too, the setup was perfect. The setup is so perfect, and I'm pretty sure this will be like the highest. I'm predicting it's going to be the highest grossing box office movie of. It's dropping May or June. I don't remember exactly. I don't
May,
remember.
May.
So yeah, it's probably the highest grossing, you know, some movie, if I'm correct.
Oh yeah,
And
100. I believe it too. There's not that
but
many other big movies coming out this year. A lot of
yeah,
shows, but not movies.
I better get an Academy Award though, best monster movie.
New category.
Hell yeah, best actions. I mean, fucking Star Wars has been on there too. And they had even the one before that. It got Academy Award for I think best sound or best editing. I could be wrong,
Oh,
but
okay, yeah. You're right. You're right.
but regardless, this movie looks dope. The trailer. Here's the thing too. That trailer looked like Khan was getting his ass kicked. Like on real. If you,
Nah, dude, they made
I
Godzilla
mean,
look like a bitch too. I'm like, what the? I'm right. This is bias already. Fuck this trailer.
I, but I think they're doing that on purpose because they're setting it up, which I think that's smart. You know, think that one person looks weak and one looks kind of, you know, strong the other. But it's good. It's good. I like that because the
Yeah,
trailer is not giving too much away, which please don't. I don't want to get some movies back in the day, these show the whole movie.
yeah,
This one's they're kind of just not showing everything, which hope to God, like bro, this goes good.
yeah.
I have faith in this movie.
It better
For the
fucking
most
say
part.
that way. But the dumb part I did find kind of dumb.
Mhm.
Fucking when Kong had like a fucking hammer or the sword of destiny. What the hell is that,
Yeah,
bro? And I hate how fucking Godzilla just keeps shooting at it. I'm like, bro, just aim down his balls,
like
dude.
bro, he's got see like why does he get a whole stuff in well Godzilla basically he has power in him so he can do whatever he wants while Godzilla
Yeah,
well
he's
actually no
only
Godzilla has power while Kong doesn't so that's kind of a disadvantage for God Kong but
they
he
they
can actually
obviously got to give him a weapon to at least
I
make
mean
it
yeah
even fair
that's
grounds.
because that would be kind of unfair for Kong because basically he has no powers he can basically just you know
I mean,
die easily
give him like a fucking like a ball and chain. That's more believable. Where he fucking swings
yeah
it, not
because
a
like
fucking
dude like
sword or an axe. What the hell? That's too
his
human like.
whole
That's some
like
stupid shit.
because like his whole even too there was a recent trailer that dropped it was an official clip that had Kong you know come from they brought him to the fucking island from they took him from the island brought him on the ship and like he has
Yeah,
chains on him so, like give him something he needs like that edge to basically make him stand out from you know a typical monster movie.
yeah.
Do you think they're gonna have the final battle like in New York or like a big city? Do you think it's gonna happen?
Uh, I think it might happen. Isn't there like a monster island type of thing where all the monsters live? Kind
They
of like
could
how
have it
Kong
there,
Island. I would
but
think
I
they would
think
have it there.
But I think if you want to set up a good like clash,
Mm-hmm.
make it simple because because Kong he's been to New York City and you know Godzilla he's been in cities multiple times. I would say have the final battle there and you know on the city. I would think New York would be a good place, but I don't know if they're gonna have it there or not.
New York, where everything happens.
Well,
Fucking
that's basically what it is.
yeah, fucking in the trailer it looked like it kind of looked like they were like in Hong Kong or something. It looked like a an Asian continent or country, like fucking China or Hong Kong or whatever. I just saw a bunch of neon lights while they were fighting. I'm like, okay, it's like a
Yeah,
major city.
I mean, well, for me, we'll have to see so far, but I'm all.
Oh, let me face
But
this light down. It's kind of fucking bright.
I know.
Why'd you say anything, guy?
Well,
It's still
because
bright.
it's fine. I mean, it looked fine. Look at mine. I have a plain white background, so
Well, at
that's why
least
I
you don't
keep
have
my.
like a big ass light in your way. All right. Yeah,
Oh
that's still
no, but
bright.
regardless, though, I mean, I'm all for it. I do think this movie's gonna be dope. I just hope the story does not like deflect it or you know anything like that. Hold on, give me 1 second. I
I go for it. Break time. We'll just edit this part out. Hmm. I need to like. Have...
I think the shades working. Sorry,
That's way
my mom's. Yeah, sorry, my mom. No, she's just texting me. She's like asking me, we're gonna do a family photo. I'm like, well, mom, I'm not doing one. I got stuff to take care of. I don't know.
Yeah.
She's just, I'm kind of like not in the mood right now. Sorry. What the? Sorry, my computer's dying. Charge.
Yeah, turn it.
I'll talk to her later. I'm not gonna talk to her right now. She's kind of like, she asked me to do a family photo. I'm like, I'm busy. I got stuff to take care of. For like, plus I'm 25. I'm not taking photos. I'm not taking.
What does age I got to do anything with it, guy?
What?
What does age have to do with family photos?
Because like, she's trying to invite the whole fucking like brigade.
So
Me,
what?
my brother, my sister. Yeah, I don't want to do that stuff, bro. Plus, it's like, I'm kind of like, I already took family photos with her when I was there, so I don't want to do anymore. I don't want to do a family fucking photo, dude. Like, I'm not gonna get a big ass photographer and like us dress up and I don't want to do that. That's just not my thing personally.
Right.
But anyway, so
All
what are we
right.
up to now?
All right, so we just did Godzilla and Kong. What else we got? Oh, two more topics. We're at 42 minutes right now. 43. All right, cool. So next, man,
Yes.
fucking I got so much shit to say about this. Fucking WB and their DC bullshit.
Ooh, what can we say about these guys, bro?
They're so amazing at what they do. They should keep doing what they're doing. Man, fuck DC. Fucking
nah.
Wait for it. Fuck WB.
Dude,
That's WB all the way. They're stupid. And
dude, they've been messing up so bad with, how do I say this?
everything.
But I mean, okay, no, on real, there have been some good DC films. I'll say that much.
There's like two. There's like two.
Well, I mean, I'm not, and no, there's some modern ones too that I kind of have. I kind of just say they're good, but like they're not amazing. I mean, for the most part, I think with the, I'm just gonna say DC in general. I hate saying WB because I'm getting Warner Bros. But DC, like in general, their movies are like, they rush so much because like I feel here's the thing, they can tell a good story. They can. I'm not saying they can't. The problem is though, I feel they use most of their time for the action scenes. That's where they focus on the most, which that's no problem. But story gets rushed so badly. I mean, for the most part, I think a good prime example of like which movies I think were bad were the Justice League movies. Those movies were just terrible. I hated the newest one, the Justice League. The newest one with all the live action one.
You mean the only one that's out?
Yeah, like, dude, like that one was so hyped up, and I was all for it. I don't know what happened. Like,
I know what happened.
What? Tell me.
Fucking Zack Snyder didn't direct it. That's what happened.
See, Zack Snyder is like, he's been good with the films. He has never disappointed me. But in the long run, like I feel he should have been the head honcho for the I think he should have been mostly doing most of the films that he knows he could be doing well. The Justice League franchise, for instance, was, I think, because this is a movie that was supposed to be the Avengers. This is the movie that was supposed to be like in
Yeah.
the same league as him. It failed badly. And then
Ironically, the guy who directed it did the first Avengers movie.
exactly, DC. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are you doing, DC? Here's the thing too: their live action movies are bad, but for some reason, their animated films do fucking
Oh, they're
great.
fucking great. That's what they
Like,
have.
that's
That's
what
what they
my
have.
issue is. Like, how come they don't use that formula and put it in their live action films? I understand you can't do, for like for an animated film by them, it does not waste too long. Like maybe a couple days or a week or a month.
Mhm.
Live action, it takes a long time for them to film because they have to get the editing right, sound effects, all that stuff. But I don't understand why the live action movies are doing so bad.
Well,
Just the newest ones. I wouldn't say all of the DC films. Like I saw Wonder Woman '84. I heard that one was
oh
so
my
bad.
god, dude, don't
I haven't
get
seen
me
it. I haven't
started.
seen it yet. But people were already saying this movie's bad. I'm like, well, then why did the first one do well? Well, because I love the first one. The first one I think was good. I love that movie
The
to death.
first one, this is was weird. So the first one had the same director as the second one,
Mm-hmm.
but one major difference. First one wasn't written by the director.
It was written by
It was written by Zack Snyder and like two other people, I believe. It was
yeah.
produced by Zack Snyder.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why the story and the dialogue was so good. But the second one was written by the same chick who directed it. Because the first one got so much praise, they're like, oh, the second one's being directed by the same person. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm.
So the hype was built up so high. It's not even that it was so high that the movie sucked. Like it didn't even like live up to its expectations. It was just garbage, dude.
I mean, yeah.
Dude, I was so bored and I was so amazed at this whack story. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
what? Yeah.
I mean,
You'll
I
see.
can't.
You'll see. You'll see.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but like I want to see it just to see if I'm gonna like it because it looks interesting. I wouldn't say going into it, but like the first one didn't need to have I personally, it didn't need to have a sequel. I felt the first one kind of had a good story. Like there's
Yeah.
no
You mean a
because
prequel?
yeah, because for the most part, because like why
Oh,
would
wait,
there
no
be a
sequel.
sequel?
Yeah, you're right, right.
There's no sequel because Wonder Woman World War One basically explained everything we needed to know. We know who Wonder Woman is. We know her story. We know the villain. We know the characters, and then it fast forwards it to modern day.
Not,
Yeah, well, it kind of did at the end of the movie because again too, the thing is too, Batman versus Superman. That was the first time we saw Wonder Woman in that film, and
mm-hmm.
transitioning that, like we kind of know who she is and where she comes from, and then
Well, not
making
really. It's only remember Bruce Wayne. He's like, oh, I know who you are, and he didn't. It kind of only gave like a little taste of like who she is, and like we know she's older than what she claims to be. Blah blah blah.
million years
But
old.
but fucking that movie 1984. It didn't have to take place in 1984. I don't know why the hell it taking place in 1984. By the way, it
It
makes
could
no
have just
sense.
called. It could have been called Wonder Woman too. I don't know why they had to put the 84 at the end.
It
Maybe
makes no sense
take,
because remember in Batman vs Superman, uh, like
it kept going back.
at the end, he kind of told Wonder Woman like, "Oh, like where have you been all this time?" He's like, "Oh, ever since Trevor died, like she's been gone."
Yeah.
So what the hell is this? You're in 1984. What do you mean you've been gone? No, you haven't. Apparently, you've been chilling by malls and shit.
It's difficult for DC because here's the thing: DC's like their movies, they can make it. And then there was besides Wonder Woman, there was whatchamacallit, I think Birds of Prey, another film that I was really helping. Because here's the thing, I haven't seen that movie yet either, but I'm a huge fan of Harley Quinn. I love the character.
Oh, bro,
you
need HBO Max and that all that shit's on there.
Yeah, I know. Well, I've seen Shazam. I haven't seen Harley, I haven't seen just the ones that like are too modern. Like I haven't seen mostly on them, but Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey. I want to see that one. I think that's the one I have seen. The newest ones I've seen so far. I've seen Suicide Squad. I've seen Batman vs Superman. I've seen Superman, the Man of Steel. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that one's great.
Man, yeah, that dude. as much as people shit on people, there's people who that don't like this movie.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't get it. They thought it was
it's
too
not.
slow, too boring. I'm like, bro, it's a fucking.
That's how you tell a good story. And here's the thing: I think it's just because people don't like Superman because they appreciate the old Superman, the one from the '70s, and then maybe
Right.
the '04 version.
Which
Maybe
makes no
maybe the
sense.
'04.
It makes no
But
sense because Henry Cavill is legit the perfect Superman you can cast.
yeah, he's a perfect Superman, and like I think he did. I think he did a phenomenal job, and I would keep him around for maybe more Superman roles because right now it's gonna be good. Again, too, they told the basically the origin story of Superman. They did it.
Yeah.
It was good. That's great. Now, I feel the problem with DC right now is they're still, they just dropped the newest Superman. Justice League movie, the trailer, the rated R version. Which, I mean, I think
it's about to drop. You mean?
Yeah. Well, the rated R version,
Oh wait, what movie you're talking about?
the new one, the new Justice League, the Zack Snyder.
Oh, the Zack. Oh, dude, that one I'm hyped for. Like, I'm like, you know how long it's gonna be?
Like what? Almost 3 hours.
It's gonna be a 4-hour movie.
Fucking A, bro. I'm gonna have to hold my piss in. No, but on like I just don't understand what DC. The problem is too is like but here's the thing, they have so many characters that they can use besides the typical, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, maybe Green Lantern. Well, Green Lantern's hymns too. Like they don't use the other characters they can think of. I think the Suicide Squad was when I saw it, dude, that movie was good. I like that movie. I don't care what people say. I think that Suicide Squad was a good movie.
You like Suicide Squad?
The one with Will Smith.
Oh man, that movie
was good. People hate on it because I think it's because they watched the animated version and they expect it to be like that. Like, well, of course it's not gonna be like that. You gotta look at the different side effects. But I think the big shine for DC is like they've made so much money through their animated films. Like, I don't understand. Like, why don't you guys just do a full on like live action, movie like the animated films? I think also another winner by far that I think it didn't really surpass me, but I kind of thought it was going to do great was Joker. Joker was a good movie.
Oh, are you talking about the latest one?
Yeah, Joker, the newest one.
Oh man, that movie was fucking great. That was amazing.
It was great. I
fucking love that movie.
I think Joaquin Phoenix did a good job as playing Joker. But here's the thing too. I have a really, really, really good feeling they're not going to cast him again as Joker. I'm pretty sure they're going to rock it with Jared Leto. I have a strong feeling they're going to rock it with Jared Leto. They're not going to let Joaquin play Joker again. Maybe they might do. Maybe they might do a story with Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, but not put it in with the DC universe. They're not going to put that in there. They're probably just going to like.
That's the thing. I don't know what the hell DC is doing right now. Fucking, they have too many versions of the same characters. Like right now, you got the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. I think that one is going to be in the same universe as the Robert Pattinson's Batman one. I think that's going to be the same universe. And I'm like, dude, like which one are you going to be? Is that the main one, or is a Batfleck and Jared Leto the main one? Like, you know what I mean? You got too much shit going on, and like I think they're just throwing ideas on the fucking wall and see which one sticks and makes money. I'm like, all right, let's go with that one.
Well, I think they're doing this because, they're trying to basically see what fits and what doesn't fit. I think Jared Leto's Joker, when he first made his first appearance in Suicide Squad, I felt his Joker was terrible, in my opinion. He didn't have... And people think of Joker, they think of the Heath Ledger version. That's all they ever think of. Because it's iconic. It's iconic. Don't get me wrong. I think he did a good job, but I think there's been other Jokers that done good too, like Jack Nicholson. Maybe if you want to go way, way back, the fucking Batman and Robin show. But that guy was good too. In his time, not now. But I think DC keeps experimenting with their movies because they feel that like they're gonna feel. If they don't take a risk, it's gonna do what, and it's gonna do bad. But if they do take a risk, it might do good. I think prime example would be Batman. I think Batman was another fucking character, which I hated how they kept changing his story. Like when Christopher Nolan did Batman, like it was. I think all of them were good. All three of them. I wouldn't say they were good. But then when they decided to do it, again with the Justice League and not even have a full movie with that Batman Joker, with that Batman from the DC universe, and only keep people know the iconic well, what's his name? Christopher
Nolan.
yeah, no, the other guy, the actor, what's his name? The actor
Christian
who played
Bale.
him.
Christian Bale.
Yeah, they think of him because like his throat cancer.
Well, yeah,
The
well
guy's-
that Christopher Nolan one, I think that one was just his own universe. Christopher Nolan, he just made those. He made a trio, and he's like, "There's three, and that's it." It's like it's not gonna be part of the main, main
I think
DCU.
yeah, they could have kept him, but I think after
Nah, Christian Bale was done. He's like, "Nah, I'm not. I don't want." Dude, they offered him 50 mil to be.
I would have taken that meal, but then
He
again
was like,
too, like
"Nah."
I mean, but the difference is with Christian Bale, like he's done movies where he'll do it for the money, but like as he's gotten older, he can't do the same roles anymore. He knows he can't do it. So, but then too, even have they fired Ben Affleck yet as the official Batman or no? Or is he still?
No, that's the thing, dude. I don't think they're gonna fire him. There was a time where he was like, he was over the role.
Yeah,
Like, he was like, there was a time where I liked it. Now I'm not in love with it anymore, so I don't want to do it. But now that like the new Justice League movie's coming out, like he's into it again. So I hope they keep him because I think he was great as Batman. Because
no, he was dope. Like,
he was like when you think of Batman, you think of a big ass motherfucker who can like he's like a
yeah.
walking tank, and that's what he was. That he's like uh the most accurate comic book version of Batman there ever was on film, live action version.
If I'm not wrong, he almost put like what 50 pounds of just weight and muscle on his body just so he
Oh
can
yeah,
play the role. With
he definitely got bigger. He got
I mean,
bigger.
compared to Christian Bale, I know Christian Bale, he looked pretty, strong, but Christian Bale looked lean compared to
Yeah,
like what Bale did. I'm sorry, with fucking Affleck did. He put his fucking whole body out at risk.
yeah.
But
Those are two different approaches. The Christian Bale, the Christopher Nolan version of the Dark
Batman,
Knight. That
yeah,
one was meant to be more like realistic if it can happen like in real life. But the
yeah.
Ben Affleck one, that's like they're trying to just go all out comic book version. You know what I mean?
Well, that one was like, have you noticed that Batman killed people in that movie?
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah.
dude, he fucking murdered people. I'm like, Batman don't do that, but I still liked it regardless.
Hey, man, that was straight up Arkham Knight, the video game shit. That's what I want to see. I'm like, hell yeah, this was fucking. He's like, he about to break your jaw, but you ain't dead though, right? You good? All right, don't do it again, motherfucker.
He killed people with the box. Remember, I think he used the rope and basically threw it at like some guards and like they bled to death or they fucking got smushed.
Oh.
I don't know, but regardless,
hey, if he wasn't there when they died, he didn't die. As long as he was alive when he was there physically, then he good. Technically, he didn't kill no one because he wasn't there.
But do you see, like, I feel with DC in general, like, they can tell a good story. But again, having all of these elements, because, like, in general, I think as DC, they're supposed to be like dark comics, right? Even though they're called detective comics, like, they're supposed to be like dark and edgy. They've been that. And if only for certain characters, I'm going to say all of them.
Yeah.
But they can do that. And now I feel, because I think even the animated films, they've been rated R and they've been dope. They've been dope. Their TV shows, surprisingly too, the TV shows and animated shows are good, but the movies do bad. That makes no sense. Like, come on, man.
I thought you were about to talk about the live action shows. Those are garbage.
Yeah, well, not all of them. Some of them are pretty good. You ever seen Smallville?
And your defense, I haven't seen Flash. I heard that one's really good. And Green Arrow, I heard that one's good. But
what about you ever seen Smallville?
Oh yeah, that was back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah, Smallville was good. And then, there's just, I think DC, they can bounce back from this because I do think that, like, again, I just feel like they're competing with so much from Marvel.
Yeah,
the problem is Marvel.
They just jumped the gun too early. And you know what they need to stop doing? They need to stop rebooting shit. You know, did you hear they're going to reboot Superman? I'm like, bro, you're going to legit recast Henry Cavill. Are you fucking shitting me?
I think the reason why, again, too, they're doing this because they want to be what Marvel is, and they can't.
Nope.
Because they feel like,
and you shouldn't think like that. That's stupid.
No, you shouldn't. You should be trying to go this. But again, too, if you're not making enough money, not money, just if the money's not there and the budgeting is not there, and also like you're kind of running it out because DC, they have a lot of characters. They have a lot of characters they can do. Rebooting a franchise is okay if it's been like more than 10 years, maybe longer. but rebooting after like almost like 2 or 3 years. Come on, man. That's not smart business.
No,
But
that's
again,
stupid. They just keep rebooting shit, and I'm like, bro, you're not gonna have any continuity that way. You gotta be consistent with your fucking characters. You know what I mean? Like fucking. So let's just say they keep this Flash from Justice League, like Ezra Miller,
yeah,
I think his name is or whatever, and they keep that Wonder Woman. Well, you're gonna have a new Superman that's not even the same dude. Like what? What?
yeah.
That was so dumb. Like whatever.
I mean, they're trying to separate from the shows and movies. That's fine, but don't recast a guy who's already played the role of Superman.
Mhm.
Like you've made him the main guy and recast him again because that's just bad.
That's the
But
thing. It's, the cast isn't the problem. The cast is great. It's a fucking directing and the writing in that stupid movies, dude.
well, because too, like, there's not a lot of directors out there that want to take a role to do this. Not a lot. There's not. I mean, there probably is, but like, I think if you think about prime example, Todd Phillips
Hmm.
fucking did the Joker, and
Yeah,
Todd Phillips was mostly known for doing comedy
comedy.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking, it's different. It's difficult because you can tell a story to that. Now, giving a full director who can actually tell a good story through a superhero movie, it's kind of a little bit difficult. I mean, if you look at it from a different point of view, because there's people that like want cinematic looks, they don't want to waste time to basically make a Superman movie that they think will do well and it's going to look bad on their image. But regardless, I could hopefully see DC coming back from this.
No,
I
I
do
want them
think
to. I want them to
I
succeed,
know
dude. I want good
because
shit.
I think when was that shit? What was it called? There was the DC streaming service. Like I actually used to watch some of the shows on there. Like Titans was good. Teen
Yeah, I don't think
Titans.
they have that anymore. I think
They
it all went to
don't.
HBO Max.
Oh, I gotta check on it because
I
I
think it's
think I
called
still
like
have. But anyway,
DC something DC.
yeah.
I don't
But
know.
regardless, like they have been their shows and animated films are doing top notch. I
Hmm.
do think that even fucking what was that Teen Times Go, the movie? That movie fucking did well. Like it got like it's I'm not a fan of it, but it's done good. And
I've
it's
never seen it.
dude, it's if you've seen Teen Times Go, which I probably never have, I never watched it, but I watched a couple episodes when
I've seen a
Natalie
couple
and
episodes. I'm like,
yeah, but
it's
it's
like
like it's
it's
not
like little kid funny, but I guess yeah.
yeah. But when the movie came out, it fucking was I don't know. But
Fucking yeah. Probably
yeah,
broke box office numbers and shit.
it did. A lot of stuff did, but we'll see. I'm hopeful for DC, but as of right now, with the recasting and shit, even there's a movie that's dropping, what, the Suicide Squad 2, which I'm gonna check it out regardless because I love the
That
first
one
one.
is at least has a chance because James Gunn's directing that, and he makes good movies.
Yeah, dude, James Gunn should only do sci-fi films because he's so good at doing sci-fi films. He's like Guardians of the Galaxy. I think he did Star Trek. If I'm correct, if I'm wrong, I could be wrong about that.
Mm,
And giving him this because he knows how to tell a good story.
yeah,
But let's see. We'll have to see. I'm all for DC right now, but yeah, they're kind of just I'm off on them for right now until
it's
something good comes up.
fucking WB's got to get their shit together, dude. They're just fucking. You got to get some
Hmm.
good shit in there, good people to know what the fuck they're doing, and stop rebooting your fucking franchises.
No more reboots. I mean, if you're gonna
Uh,
reboot something, it better be a new hero from like you never saw potential in, and now you're bringing it back for a reason because you see potential. Not fucking rebooting it after like a year because it sucked at one movie
dude,
event.
bring back Constantine. That movie was dope. I like that one.
Well, I heard too that
Keanu
Keanu is
Reeves.
apparently he's gonna they're apparently they might reboot that, but they might make him the main lead. Which yeah, dude, Keanu was pretty good in that movie. I haven't seen him in a long time, but like
I like
it
that
was
movie was dope because I personally love like scary movies, so anything paranormal, and then you
yeah.
bring that into the comic world. Like I'm all for that, dude. I want some horror in my comic movies. You know what I mean? I want some
Yeah, I mean,
variation.
I mean, there was a movie that was supposed to be like a horror comedy. What was it called? The New Mutants. I haven't seen that movie
Oh, I
yet, but
haven't.
like
I
because
heard it was okay.
yeah,
But that new Doctor Strange is supposed to be a horror movie.
the new Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah,
What
it's
is
a
up with
horror.
horror and heroes? I mean, there's some movies that work for that. There was a what was it Bright Moon or some shit? It was Bright. The one with the little kid where he's a villain.
Hmm. Well, I
But
mean,
anyway,
I get Doctor Strange because he's about like magic, black magic, and they got
yeah,
Mephisto in there. He's a fucking devil, dude. Cool. So it's all demon shit.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see though. I mean, I want to see some new stuff from DC. Right now, their movies, I do hope maybe not this year, but I think next year they'll have a good turnout. But I'm kind of like fucking over them right now until Marvel. Marvel's doing so well. Fuck that, bro. I love Marvel. Yeah,
Marvel fanboy to the fullest, dude.
yeah.
All right, and last subject we got
And Mortal Kombat.
fucking Mortal Kombat. About time we get a damn
Yeah.
reboot. It only took like what 30 years, damn near 20.
Well, there was I went an official movie.
Yeah,
Yes,
didn't it come out like in '99 or some shit?
95, I believe.
It's old,
95.
yeah, old school, dude.
That's old. That is hella old. You know what I'm surprised about though? Like, I mean, because we had a Mortal Kombat a TV show like on, but it was on Machinima. You remember that movie? I don't know, it was
Oh,
called.
it was
It was,
like, oh yeah, are you
that
talking
would,
about?
dude, that would have been a good. You know, it was a series. It was a Mortal Kombat series by
Yeah,
Machinima.
it was like a family one, kind of.
Yeah, but it was. But it had. It was
kind of had a
dope.
budget. Yeah.
It was so dope. I love that. But then when they stopped saying they're not doing anymore, they canceled it. I kind of lost interest in the series because
Isn't that the one that had Michael J. White as?
Yeah, he was Jax. Like,
Jax, yeah,
but,
yeah.
But it told different stories through through characters like Jax, Liu Kang, Sonya, and Scorpion Sub-Zero, and it was a dope series. I was really hopeful that they were going to continue to do it, but now they kind of gave up on the series.
Yeah, it was
they saw no potential.
It was like 10 episodes and done, one time thing. But this new one, so I'm gonna say right off the bat, they fucking got the best person to play Scorpion that they could have got. That motherfucker is so badass. He's known for his samurai roles.
He was in was he in Wolverine?
He was in Wolverine. He was
that was him.
He was that dude. He was in The Last Samurai. He's in 47 Ronin with Keanu Reeves. What else is he in? He's in a lot of like
he's in a lot of movies. I have to go back and look it up, but I mean, honestly, this movie. The only thing I don't like about this movie though is they cast a generic white guy. I'm telling you right now, he's gonna be the main lead. Like, what's his name? Cole Strike. I don't know what's the last name.
The guy who had the birthmark or whatever on his chest.
Yes, he's gonna. I'm telling you, he's gonna be the main lead of this movie. And you know what? They did that because of Hollywood, because they want to make a generic white guy the main lead.
Hey, but you know, no one wants to see that shit for him. They just want to see Scorpion Sub-Zero fight.
Well, but I'm telling you right now. Well, they're probably gonna say that shit probably like mid third of the movie, and then basically that's when they finally fight.
They're gonna say it at the end. But dude, the fucking the CGI on this looks amazing. Did you see Sub-Zero's fucking ice fucking?
Yeah, I know it is.
Bro,
yeah, it's good.
That was fucking dope.
And here's the thing too. I don't hate people who were hating on CGI. Like, it looks too trash. Like, well. That's the point. We're not trying to make it like fucking Michael Bay CGI. We're trying to make it look like.
Oh no, the whole point of Mortal Kombat, at least the first one too, that was a great action movie. It was like that was hella corny, but that's the point. Those movies are corny, but the action is fucking great, and it's entertaining as hell.
And the one thing I liked about it was because like I think I only used CGI for in the old one for like Reptile. That was it. Everything else was.
Oh, that was garbage. Yeah.
Well, yeah. But at a time in the 90s, CGI was a new thing. No one ever tried it before, besides George. George Lucas.
That's true. It was super new. Yeah.
It was super new. Only George Lucas tried it. But I mean, if you look at the new trailer for this new one, like, it looks pretty top notch. I wouldn't say
it looks great. It looks
perfect. People are saying like it's not because they look at like Goro's his design. He looks like
Goro looks good too. Wait,
no, but there's some people that don't like his design, which I'm like, what's wrong with it? He looks too CGI. I'm like, how are you gonna try to get?
I mean, a real human that looks like that. Yeah.
Like, no. Well, they're gonna say, well, the '90s one looked really perfect as a human, but like, you gotta look at a different point. We can't put two guys in a fucking suit and basically fight. It's gonna be impossible. And to be quite frank, this movie has potential. Like, I wouldn't say maybe be number one, but like I could see it possibly like doing well. Again, I could be wrong. I like how too like they're not showing too much of the story. I believe they kind of.
Oh no, they're just wanting to show you the fighting scenes. And
which that's like, bro, I better see someone pull a fatality in that movie because.
Oh, you bet your ass, dude.
And if they don't,
they did. Fucking Sub-Zero just blasted off Jax's arms, dude. That's a fatality right there.
No, he's not because Jack doesn't die. Remember, like he gets the metal arm, so he's not dead. I'm
I
talking
mean,
about like a full on like imagine like someone gets their spine pulled out or like
oh,
apparently
that's gonna happen for sure.
I
So
think they said too someone what was it? I think it was Luke Kane's someone linked this too. I don't know if it's true and it could be fake. But
but
Luke Kane is gonna be battling Cabal and I think he's gonna pull off his the dragon fatality. The one where he turns into a dragon eats the dude. I
well,
think he's
that's
gonna
in
pull
the
that off.
trailer, but I don't know who's fighting though.
They say it was Cabal. So apparently
Oh, was
Cabal's
it?
in the movie.
Oh,
Yeah, apparently. I don't know. It could be fake because people put fake shit online. But the movie
yeah.
looks pretty good. I think it's gonna. I do think that who did this movie? It's not by New Line Cinema, is it? Or
No, I didn't see who's directing it or anything.
is it Warner
But
Brothers? Warner
oh,
Brothers.
uh,
Dude, Warner Brothers would love this movie right now.
Warner Brothers does own Mortal Kombat though. They do own it, but I don't know if they're. Well, it's got to be produced by them then, right? You would think.
NetherRealm Studio is the one that's in charge of the gaming, but I don't know if they're in charge of the.
Yeah, but they own NetherRealm Studios. I believe so. They bought them off.
No, because because originally the first Mortal Kombat was New Line Cinema, but they went to Time Warner.
Yeah, but they sold off the franchise, Mortal Kombat. So if you noticed, when you play Mortal Kombat, it says WB Games.
Yeah, so it might be. I mean, but so far, like regardless, like I feel this is gonna be the movie's gonna do great regardless. But I don't know because I'm pretty sure we're not gonna have all the characters. Which if they do,
you can't.
If this movie does well, we could potentially begin a sequel. But I've been. I would hate to say this, but when I saw Mortal Kombat Annihilation, I was a kid and I was like, hey, this movie looks pretty good. But there was too many characters in that movie. Watching it now, I'm like, this movie fucking sucks. There's too many characters in it. And I hate it because it's so. You thought the first one was corny and cheap. This one's fucking top notch, dude. Like,
the first one was way better for sure.
Yeah,
the second one was whack. Shao Kahn looked dumb. He wasn't big enough, and
they put way too many characters in that movie. Did you notice that? I don't know if you know. They put Montaro, Melina, fucking the screaming bitch. I remember her name.
Selena, I think.
Yeah, Selena, Baraka. They threw so many characters in this. I think because at the time it was '97, so I think what was it? Mortal Kombat 3 was popular, so they had to throw in some people.
Yeah, for sure.
They threw in the Sub-Zero, like his brother. All this shit. It's like, I mean, I hope this new one does not do that. I don't want more characters. I say keep it consistent. Just have, Jax, Sonya, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Shang Tsung, and I want keep it to a minimum. Don't go overboard unless you need to, because that's my only fear about this movie is that they're gonna use so many characters that they're just not gonna use them at all. Like they're just gonna be there for standalone shit.
Yeah, I mean I feel like the only reason why they would do that is because they're like, dude, it's been like 20 plus years and we know you guys wanted a movie, so we're gonna try to fan service the fuck out of this one with as much characters as we can. But I mean, I'm just happy we're getting one regardless. So
I mean, it took how long? Yeah, you said like almost 20 years.
Like 20.
I mean, if you want to count the animated film, I guess that could be one. But that was like an animated film, so
the newest one. I mean, like live action.
So yeah, live action.
So you said the Annihilation came out in '97. So yeah, dude, that's over
97. So that's almost 24 years.
That's a long time. Yep.
Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, but then too, because I'm pretty sure nobody asked for a Mortal Kombat movie. I feel like
what the heck? Get the fuck out of here! Everyone wants.
No, I'm saying in general, like people who I grew up like I wanted one, but like the people who don't they know what the game is, they played it, and people say, oh well, I never wanted one, and they're probably gonna suck about it. It's probably gonna suck.
Those are probably your
Street Fighter fans.
Those are probably like your first time players and shit. First time to the franchise. What are they called? Fucking noobs and shit.
Yeah, but I mean, regardless, I'm all ready for this movie. I do think it looks dope. I love the CG, the characters too. The voice. I mean, besides Scorpion's voice, I have to get used to that. Get over.
Well, that's the thing. Okay. I have two gripes with the trailer. Number one, I don't like how Jack's arms look. It looks like too, like mechanical. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, they look.
And it looks they look too skinny too. I'm like, come on, dude. Jack's arms are supposed to be like buff metal arms.
They're supposed to be swole, apparently.
Yeah, and this one, they're just like they look like Terminator's arms when he's in his exoskeleton version.
Yeah,
it's like a skinny arm and shit. It's just metal.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like that, and I didn't like I didn't
The
like
voice,
Scorpions.
get over
Get
here.
over here, dude. They
It
should.
sounded too.
I don't know if you noticed, but with every Mortal Kombat game,
Yeah,
they don't use Scorpion's real voice to say "get over here." They always use the
sound
same
effect.
one.
Yeah. It's always been the same.
It's always been the same. So why didn't they just do that with the movie? Keep his
I think the
voice,
reason,
keep his voice
yeah,
normal when he acts, and then when he says "get over here," do that one voice. You know what I mean? Why change it?
I think the reason why they changed it was because, again, trying to be new, trying to be, I guess with the times, not use the gaming and shit. That could be one reason.
Watch.
Maybe another reason too is that maybe they just want to just try out a new voice to see if it would be an experience to see. And plus, I don't like it, but it's too raspy. It does not sound like accurate to me. Like it sounds like he's saying it too fast. And I think too, like I feel for the most part that like they're using I just think too like they're gonna focus more on the villains, like more of their orchestra, which I'm pretty sure they're gonna be doing that. But like I don't know how it's gonna balance out with the story and also with the villains too, because it's gonna be a little difficult for me to apprehend, but we'll have to see. I mean, for the most part.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of know why they have this generic as character
White
be
dude.
the main dude, because
Cold.
like Mortal Kombat has a lot of like favorites. Like in the first ones, Liu Kang was a champion, and then like
Well, it's always been him. He's always been the guy, the main lead of Mortal Kombat.
yeah,
They've
but
never really.
I feel like with this one, they kind of just want no one to be the champion, just this generic dude. So like that way,
Yeah.
like everyone gets like limelight. You know what I mean, or spotlight, whatever.
Yeah.
And I mean that's kind of like that kind of could be a good move. Where like, hey, how come Liu Kang always gets it? How come Sub Zero didn't get it? What the fuck? You know what I mean?
Well,
They got this regular dumbass dude.
I think for a while it's because Liu Kang has always been the champion. We know this already. Has always been game, and even too in the games too. He's always been the guy, like the main. Besides 9 and I think what was it 10? He was the villain.
Yeah, I think Kung Lao was a champion one time too, wasn't he?
But that was like, but everyone chose Liu Kang as the champion of Mortal Kombat. Yeah, they always chose him, which makes sense. Because again, even too, it wasn't Ed Boon himself when the game before Mortal Kombat 11 came out. It's gonna be about Liu Kang, which I think I was. But again, too, that game, Mortal Kombat 11 too. I felt that game, they rushed, Liu Kang being the main hero in that game at the end, not the main part, but
yeah, he got like Raiders powers and shit.
Yeah, I mean it's like that, but. Yeah, I think you are right. I'm thinking they're gonna set this up with this guy Cole as the main hero and not make Liu Kang the main, guy, which
champion. Yeah,
I don't mind. I don't mind that. I would mind a good change. Not make it like a generic Mortal Kombat story like Mortal Kombat 1, but yeah.
I mean it's a reboot, so just change it up a little bit. Don't stray off too far from like your source material, but like
But again, too, like, damn, Jax's arms, bro, they always get fucking broken off.
Bro, I forgot some fucking busted ass best value version arms and shit. Always breaking and shit.
Cool. Like they don't do that. Like what is
up? Vibranium at him, dude. Fuck.
Like make it metal. Like come on, even in the like I feel too. They used I think in Mortal Kombat 11 too. His arms look kind of weird in that. No, my bad. 10, his arms look weird in that one. But when they fix it up in 11,
in that show that you said that Machinima one, Jack's arms look dope. They look fine because they're one thing like
they did. They look good, but like I felt they again too. Having them because the problem is too if you play the games they have to make his arms look like muscles like actual like gains like
it's he's like it's just flesh but it's just metal
but again it would look weird for some people it would look weird if he had like a muscle arms like muscle metal arms and
I'm like bro that's what I want to see.
You're basically trying to make it what's his name looks like shit. What's the guy's name from Deadpool? The middle guy.
Colossus?
Yeah, you want him to look like that
his
fucking
arms?
build.
Like, I want the arms to look like that.
That would look cool. It would, but I think they're just again reboot. They want to try new things out. Yeah. And again, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird for me to like really. I mean, unless this movie fucking does bad at the box office, I'm not never gonna fucking do well.
Nah, I think it's gonna do really good, but I just hope the story is pretty dope.
They didn't even put the theme song, bro. The iconic theme song, bro.
Yeah,
Put that in.
it's in there.
Yeah, but it's not like that. No, but like
It's like mixed in a different way, but it's in there.
yeah, I don't like how it is. Put the fucking like, come on. Even in MK11, they remixed it. Yeah, dude. Bro, like they did it like in MK11, and that shit was remixed, and it sounded great. Like, come on, bro. I don't know. That's just me though. That's just me.
Yeah, I mean, I hope we get as much fan service as we can get, in case this is the last one.
Yeah, bro.
One and only.
If this movie does so bad, they're never gonna do it anymore. There's only gonna be animated films. Which, please, we need more animated, more combat.
We need anything.
Have you seen Scorpion's Revenge yet or no?
Oh nah, I heard it's dope though.
Dude, you gotta watch it. It's dope. I never thought, and they got the guy from Mortal Kombat 10 to voice that one in that one. You might like it.
Isn't it? It's rated R, right?
Yeah, dude, it's gory. It's fucking gory
as all Mortal Kombat things should be.
But this one, like, I like this one too because it's not mostly. It is about the story of Mortal Kombat with Raiden, Sonya, and Johnny Cage, but like, they're just a side. They're the side story. This story is mostly about Scorpion, and Jack, and then you're gonna see how Jax gets his arm broken again. like his arms, his arms get broken in so many different ways. This one's like, I mean, it's pretty generic, but you'll like it. It's a good movie. I like it.
Like, bro, like it Black Panther, throw your boy some arms, dude. He's breaking his weak ass
fucking
shit.
Metal arms, bro. Give him that shit. Liquidation, whatever. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Apparently, metal arms in the fucking NetherRealm universe is garbage.
Well, what was that bitch's name in MK11? He gave him like a fucking new enhancement where his arms were like all like with shield and shit. Remember, Chronica? She gave him like a fucking shit was like dope. Yeah, do that. Give him that type of arm, bro.
Seriously, dude. Shit. But yeah, hope it's gonna be dope.
They better, because I'm gonna pay full price when theaters open back up.
Yeah. All right, I think that's gonna be it for this one, guy. We've been at it for about an hour, almost an hour and a half. Shit.
Yeah, man, this is pretty amazing. I like doing this, bro. We should do this every Wednesday, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like once a week, we gotta do it, and just gotta edit this bitch. And
so let me know when it's out, and I'll put it on my channel. Which, by the way, guys, come check me out. WildCatBold. I do anime reactions. Come check me out.
Yeah, for sure. Fucking edit it, and hey, I should probably we'll talk about it later. But yeah, is that your outro? Was that your outro?
Yeah, well, that's me. That's me. I mean, whatever you got. Yeah, you want to say anything before we end?
No, this was fun, guys. If you tune in, thanks for watching. We're gonna have more, hopefully once a week type of thing, and we'll have more topics. There's a lot of shit to talk about, so it'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right, man. Later, bro.
Later.